Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing great. Happy Friday. We got 15 matchups on this MLB slate today, so be sure to like and subscribe. Check out all my links in the description below. And yeah, we'll hop in it, guys. Big slate today, 15 matchups, starting with the New York Mets versus the Chicago Cubs. Mets opening up as road favorites at -135. Cubs +115 with the over-under at 9. Pitching for the Mets is Taijuan Walker with an ERA of 2.63. His last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 0 runs, and had 7 strikeouts. Pitching for the Cubs is Marcus Stroman with an ERA of 4.91. His last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Mets beating the Cubs yesterday 8-3. Kind of a beatdown yesterday. Mets on a 7-game losing streak. Cubs on a 7-game losing streak right now. They've looked awful. Yeah, love Walker on the mound here. He's been really good. And I'm still rolling with the Mets on the road. Next matchup, we have the Philadelphia Phillies versus the Miami Marlins. Miami opening up as home favorites at -175. The Phillies +145 with the over-under at 7. Pitching for the Phillies is Kyle Gibson with an ERA of 4.53. His last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Pitching for the Marlins is Sandy Alcantara with an ERA of 1.73. His last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 0 runs, and had 4 strikeouts. Phillies coming into this on a 4-game losing streak. Miami on a 2-game winning streak. Philly just 1-5 on the road against the Marlins. I'm liking Marlins. Sandy's been very good on the mound, coming off back-to-back 0-run games, and he's been pitching almost like a full game anyways. I'm going to lean with the Marlins at home. Next matchup, we have the Atlanta Braves versus the Washington Nationals. Braves opening up as road favorites at -210. Washington +175 with the over-under at 9.5. Pitching for the Braves is Ian Anderson with an ERA of 4.98. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, and had 5 strikeouts. Pitching for the Nationals is Patrick Corbin with an ERA of 5.70. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 4 runs, and had 4 strikeouts. Yeah, Atlanta beating Washington yesterday 5-4. Washington on a 7-game losing streak. I mean, they've looked absolutely horrible on this stretch they're on. Yeah, Atlanta 10-0 on the road against Washington, where they've been absolutely dominant. I just don't trust the Nationals, and I'm going to take the Braves on the road. Next matchup, we have the Boston Red Sox versus the New York Yankees. Yankees opening up as home favorites at -180. Boston +150 with the over-under at 8.5. Pitching for Boston is Nathan Eovaldi with an ERA at 3.16. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Pitching for the Yankees is Jordan Montgomery with an ERA of 3.19. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Boston on a 4-game losing streak. I mean, they played pretty bad against Tampa Bay. Yankees 1-4 in their last 5. They've been struggling a bit here. They already played Boston, losing, 2 out of those 4 matchups they played. So both teams vulnerable right now. Montgomery's been good on the mound for the Yankees, but Eovaldi coming off of 2 back-to-back 0-run games here. I like the Red Sox +1.5. Both teams kind of struggling here in these last 4 or 5 games. I'm not sure I trust either team -180 right now, so I'm going to take Boston +1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we have the Kansas City Royals versus the Toronto Blue Jays. Toronto opening up as home favorites at minus 370. Kansas City plus 280 with the over-under at 8.5. Pitching for the Royals is Zach Greinke with an ERA of 4.52. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 0 runs and had 5 strikeouts. Pitching for Toronto is Alek Manoah with an ERA of 2.34. His last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Yeah, I mean, Toronto, horrible performance yesterday. Had a feeling they would do some stupid stuff like that, and they did. They really did. They killed a lot of people's parlays, losing to the players that were playing for Kansas City yesterday. It's honestly just embarrassing for Toronto. Kansas City quietly playing pretty good, 7-3 in their last 10, playing pretty decent. Toronto, 3-7 in their last 10. They're not playing that good at all, honestly. It's crazy to like want to back the Royals. And it's just like they got so much more talent, and they just could not even use it yesterday. And I'm gonna take the Royals plus 1.5 on the road. I'm just not sold on Toronto. I might throw them in a parlay or something, but keeping them out of the main parlays today at minus 370, they just scare me. Unlike any other team, I would probably be more confident if it were like the Braves or Dodgers or something. But from what I saw yesterday from Toronto, how can you really trust them today? What's going to change in a day? I don't know. I'm going to take the Royals plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we have the Baltimore Orioles versus the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays opening up as home favorites at minus 120. Baltimore plus 100 with the over-under at 8. Pitching for Baltimore is Tyler Wells with an ERA of 3.28. His last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 runs, and had 3 strikeouts. Pitching for the Rays is Luis Patino with an ERA of 13.50. His last start, he pitched 1 inning, gave up 1 run, and had 0 strikeouts. Baltimore, playing great baseball here. On a huge winning streak. I believe it's 10 in a row. Yeah, on a 10-game winning streak right now. They're playing great baseball. Rays on a 4-game winning streak. Looked very good against Boston. But I'm taking Baltimore plus 1.5 on the road. They've been a winning machine. They've been a covering machine. And yeah, they've just played very well. They've been the underdog in several of these matchups during their 10-game winning streak, and they've covered pretty easily. And yeah, we're riding the streak. I like them on the money line, but just to be safe, I'm taking them plus 1.5 as well. Next matchup, we have the Detroit Tigers versus the Cleveland Guardians. Cleveland opening up as home favorites at minus 185. Detroit plus 150 with the over-under at 8. Pitching for Detroit is Drew Hutchinson with an ERA of 4.08. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Pitching for the Guardians is Zach Plesac with an ERA of 3.99. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, and had 5 strikeouts. Yeah, Detroit losing to Cleveland yesterday 4-0. Not a very good performance from the Tigers yesterday. Pretty even pitching matchup here. Detroit, I figured they were going to lose yesterday when they had Elvin Rodriguez on the mound, who was giving up a lot of runs here. Not sure I trust the Guardians minus 185, especially today. So I'm going to take Detroit plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we have the Seattle Mariners versus the Texas Rangers. Seattle opening up as road favorites at minus 180. The Rangers plus 140 with the over-under at 8. Pitching for Seattle is Robbie Ray with an ERA at 3.51. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 6 strikeouts. Pitching for the Rangers is Matt Bush with an ERA of 3.64. His last start, he pitched 1 inning, gave up 0 runs, had 1 strikeout. Seattle did it again. winning 6-5. They've done nothing but just cover, win. Seattle super hot. Hopefully you guys have been riding Seattle because they've just been making you guys tons of money. They're on an 11-game win streak, guys. It's no joke. Seattle's for real. 5-0 on the road. Love Robbie Ray on the mound. I mean, we're riding Seattle until they start losing. You know, keep on riding. That's what I've been doing for the last few weeks. Taking Seattle on the road. Next matchup, we have the Chicago White Sox versus the Minnesota Twins. Twins opening up as home favorites at -140. The White Sox +120 with the over-under at 9. Pitching for the White Sox is Michael Kopech with an ERA at 3.35. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Pitching for the Twins is Devin Smeltzer with an ERA of 3.92. His last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 7 runs, and had 2 strikeouts. The White Sox beating the Twins up good yesterday, 12-2. Had a good feeling that they would do well yesterday with Cueto on the mound. Yeah, more of an even pitching matchup today. Smeltzer giving up 10 runs in his last 2 starts. It's been very shaky his last 2 starts on the mound. And I'm going to take White Sox plus 1.5 on the road. Played very good yesterday on a 3-game winning streak. I'm going to take the White Sox plus 1.5. Next matchup, we have the Oakland Athletics versus the Houston Astros. Houston opening up as home favorites at -210. Oakland +175 with the over-under at 8. Pitching for Oakland is Cole Irvin with an ERA at 3.32. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 2 strikeouts. Pitching for the Astros is Jake Odorizzi with an ERA of 3.38. His last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Oakland, these teams did just play a 3-game series about a week ago. Oakland winning 1 out of those 3 matchups. Houston coming off an LA win. Oakland 2-8 on the road where they do struggle here. I do like Odorizzi on the mound. Cole Irvin's been pretty decent as well, but I'm trusting the Houston at home here, so I'm sticking with the Astros. Next matchup, we have the Cincinnati Reds versus the St. Louis Cardinals. Cardinals opening up as home favorites at -175. The Reds +145 with the over-under at 9. Pitching for the Reds is Hunter Green with an ERA of 5.70. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, and had 9 strikeouts. Pitching for the Cardinals is Andre Palante with an ERA of 3.18. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, and had 4 strikeouts. Cincinnati coming off a 7-6 win against the Yankees. St. Louis on a 2-game losing streak against the Dodgers. Kind of struggled in that series. I do like Palante on the mound. Been pretty decent here. Hunter Green's been okay, but still giving it volatile, giving up some runs here. I'm liking Cardinals to bounce back after a couple Dodger losses back at home. I'm going to lean with the Cardinals. Next matchup, we have the Pittsburgh Pirates versus the Colorado Rockies. Colorado opening up as home favorites at -140. Pittsburgh +120 with the over-under at 11. Pitching for the Pirates is Jose Quintana with an ERA of 3.38. His last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 4 runs, and had 4 strikeouts. Pitching for the Rockies is Yerman Marquez with an ERA of 5.66. His last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Coming off 2-game losing streak against Miami. Colorado on a 3-game winning streak. Looked very good in that San Diego series where they kind of dominated that entire series. Pretty even pitching matchup here, but I'm going to roll with the home team, Rockies, coming into this on a nice little win streak. And, yeah, I'm going to take the Rockies at home. Next matchup, we have the Los Angeles Dodgers versus the Los Angeles Angels. Dodgers opening up as road favorites at minus 210. Angels plus 175 with the over-under at 8. Pitching for the Dodgers is Clayton Kershaw with an ERA of 2.40. His last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 1 run, had 10 strikeouts. Pitching for the Angels is Patrick Sandoval with an ERA of 2.95. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, and had 10 strikeouts. Yeah, Dodgers 9-1 in their last 10, coming off back-to-back wins against St. Louis. Angels just 2-8 in their last 10. They've really struggled here. Dodgers 4-1 in their last 5 against LA. And yeah, I love Kershaw on the mound for the Dodgers here. Had very good back-to-back starts on the mound. I'm going to take the Dodgers on the road. Next matchup, we have the Arizona Diamondbacks versus the San Diego Padres. Padres opening up as home favorites at minus 185. Arizona plus 155 with the over-under at 7.5. Pitching for Arizona is Madison Bumgarner with an ERA of 3.65. His last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Pitching for the Padres is Yu Darvish with an ERA of 3.38. His last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 1 run, had 6 strikeouts. Arizona coming into this on a 2-game losing streak. Padres on a 3-game losing streak here. Yeah, Arizona just 0-5 on the road against San Diego. 1-7 in their last 8 against the Padres. So they struggled against the Padres. I'm liking the Padres at home here, coming off a horrible series against Colorado. And, they've been good against Arizona, so I think that they have that in their favor. I'm going to lean with the Padres at home. Then the last matchup, we have the Milwaukee Brewers versus the San Francisco Giants. Brewers opening up as road favorites at minus 125. The Giants plus 105 with the over-under at 7. Pitching for the Brewers is Brandon Woodruff with an ERA of 4.01. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 9 strikeouts. Pitching for the Giants is Alex Wood with an ERA of 4.43. His last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 0 runs, and had 8 strikeouts. Yeah, the Brewers beating the Giants yesterday 3-2. Close matchup. Yeah, I'm still liking Giants plus 1.5 at home. Pretty even pitching duel here. Both pitchers playing pretty solid in their last couple starts. And I'm going to take Giants plus 1.5 at home. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Friday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Saturday. Have a good one.